Happy Halloween, everyone. Hoping you're having a great time. Connor the Darkness Titan here, bringing a video to you, as always, or rather not, given the circumstances. However, wait, damn. I've had to do this 3 times because I want to prop my elbow up on my goddamn desk, but the second I, even touch my keyboard, apparently I actually hit the spacebar, therefore ending the recording. What the fuck? What the actual fuck? Sorry. It's a little tilting when you have 3 different ways to say something, and then your own ineptitude forces you to say it for a 4th time differently because you don't have a script and you don't like scripts. But, aside from that, aside from me getting triggered and all that, I am back. Or rather, have not been gone as many, or rather a few, would be led to believe. Turns out that I am still alive, actually, for the most part. I mean, I still have a whole shit ton of lethargy. My leg is completely out of commission for a while, and not permanently, at least, thankfully. Yeah. I don't necessarily know how to lead on to that, but yes, I am here. And I'm pretty sure, at the very least, a few, if not one of you, are curious about where I've been, or what's been going on. And it's both a long and a short story, so probably it's just going to be one of my normal tangential things that's going to be either so long that the footage you're going to be seeing is too short for it, or I have overly recorded the footage, and I'm just going to be left with an awkward start and end on it. But, fuck, how do I start this? Okay. I think the first thing to address is I'm fine, for the most part. I've really not been dead or sick or anything ever since my last upload. The whole reason I haven't really uploaded in the past, I think, 6 months now, is on anything, really, and I know that I always give excuses here and there, but excuses are fucking stupid, and I know that they don't fix anything. I know that I've not uploaded for several months, and that just leaves you guys bereft of content, good or bad, whether or not you want it, and I know that's shitty, and I'm sorry. I don't know how much that sorry actually makes up for anything. However, still, I should give an explanation as to not just have confusion there. While I was uploading all those videos, I don't remember the schedule I had it. I honestly don't. Just goes to show everything for me. But I believe the whole thing on how I was setting up my recording to uploading schedule during the time where I was doing the Ring City of Dark Souls 3 was that I sat down for 4 hours, 3 days each, and I just recorded a fuck ton, an absolute fuck ton of me exploring the Ringed City, trying to actually keep myself entertaining you guys throughout the commentary, and actually discovering what I can, deciding on whether or not I'm done, trying to avoid spoilers, but at the same time being susceptible to information that I realize I should, at least know so that way I don't miss out on huge bits of content. That's what I did to record. And then, I think, since I don't remember the upload schedule, I don't think it was daily. If it was daily, then that might have actually been a reason as to why there was some exhaustion there. If it wasn't, then that explains to why I didn't keep up. Basically, however way I uploaded, I just had a whole shit ton of episodes pre-uploaded and whatnot. And I had them all set up bit by bit. However, being a social person on the internet with friends, it kind of leads me to just get distracted or be asked to be doing something else that isn't, setting up the videos and having them ready to go. And even then, back during the time where I was doing it, I kinda just petered out on it, I guess. I had that last episode set up, and then I had a whole nother recording session's worth of video and audio recorded, and the audio was, touched up. But then I never touched it. And, a few weeks went by and I'm like, oh shit, I need to do this. Got something to do. Looked again. And eventually I couldn't even find it. And at this point, it's kind of like that sunk cost fallacy where it's like, well, I'm already so far in deep now, why even try and fix it? So that's why there hasn't been a new Dark Souls 3 episode up in forever. But on top of that, at the same time, I really, really want to do more than just Let's Playing, especially Dark Souls. Like, as fun as it is just to, sit down, record, give some commentary, hell, even just do a co-op Let's Play with Matt's still fun. However, I don't want to, be a Let's Play channel, that accursed subtype of the YouTube world that is already incredibly hard to get into. And I'm not going to say I should know because I don't really have any experience, but as far as I can gather, given the fact that every single time I go downstairs, my baby brother's just watching, like, a fucking... he's watching a YouTuber that's either, like, a very loud vlogger that makes a lot of meaningless content, unboxing, or Minecraft Let's Plays. And it makes me realize, holy shit, I don't want to devolve into that. So I'm having, like, this slight aversion to doing Let's Plays right now. Or rather, I've been for the past few months. So, I mean, that is partially an explanation as to why there haven't been any uploads. Not only that, it's more of a matter of, by the fact that I have this aversion, I don't necessarily have any spark, I guess, for any sort of other video ideas, except for one that I made in private for my D&D players, IRL, in order to get them into the Halloween spirit. Well, not just the Halloween spirit, but also to allude to the inevitable end of the campaign. Ugh, that's a burp. Oh, that's not good. Okay. Like, there are just things like that, sparked my excitement for that. And I really enjoyed doing it. That took me, like, only half an hour, and it was so fun to do, and I really hope that, I was received, with positive reactions on them. And, like, I want to do things like that. However, at the same time, I don't always have the creativity for that. And that's really just ultimately my fault by, like, I don't have anything, so I'm not going to try. Which I understand a lot of people would say is the case, and I wouldn't blame them. And I even partially agree. So, I'm sorry on that. I should definitely try and make some videos. However, that's where I'm going to bring into what I want to say now, which is, at the very least with the transparency here, I love making YouTube videos. I absolutely love it. I do not want to stop. However, at the same time, I do not want to force myself into a big schedule, like either day by day, week by week, anything. I want to do it like as I feel free to do it. Sorry, got a message on Discord of something relevant happening. I wasn't expecting that, given the fact that nobody fucking communicates. Sorry, a little bit of passive aggression there. Okay, sorry. Back onto the focus of this recording. I ultimately want to say that I want to make you... I think I've already said this. Yeah, I have. Just, I don't want to have a schedule. I like having a schedule, forced upon me by someone, as in, like, an actual job or something. I like having that kind of schedule. I don't like having the kind of, I need to impose my own schedule, because that's just not fun. It's just flat out not fun. I don't like it. So, if you don't see me upload for, like, 2 months, don't think, hey, he's dead. Think, that's kind of typical. Because as much as I love making these YouTube videos, I don't want to, force myself into a situation to where I'm going to be unhappy, therefore making everyone else unhappy. And I'm sorry about that, but that's just kind of how I feel. However, but I'm going to stop that now that you guys know. And just to, fill you in a little bit on things, in case any of you actually, care. I also know that a few of my friends are subscribers here. And just give a queef run over. I'm gonna leave that in, and I'm gonna stick true to that, just for the simple sake of I'm a stubborn idiot. But this quick run over is that since the last time I uploaded, I've been mainly just trying to enjoy myself, I guess. Like, I've just been casually playing a couple games. I've been really trying to push my, really get into the creative aspect of D&D. Like, I think around the time the last episode was uploaded, let me check my channel right now. Like, for the last Dark Souls video, professionalism, that was uploaded 6 months ago. That was in April. Yeah, in April, around that time, I was in a good handful of D&D games. I don't necessarily always remember what was my IRL game, but I do remember that in an online game that I am in, one of my characters had just died, and he was part of, the main plot and whatnot, as the whole premise of the game was that we're all brought back to life, and we have to do these certain tasks, or else we're going to die again in 10 years. My character had just recently died, and I made my replacement, and he was pretty badass, at the very least in terms of how he was going to play out in combat. But then, he survived for 2 whole sessions, and then he fucking died from failing a death saving throw, and then not wanting. That's already insult to injury there for me. But secondly, and then just after that, I was like, oh, what am I gonna do now? But then I ended up actually making one of my favorite characters I've ever played. It was a female wolfkin, which is basically just, a wolf faunus, if you've watched Ruby, or a wolf neko, if you know anime terms, I guess. And her whole concept was, being ice-based and whatnot, because there's a joke I have with my DM, make ice spells great again, because in 5e D&D, ice spells are garbage! Absolute fucking garbage. And so we actually made a feat to make it better for her. And she was really, really fun. She was great to play in roleplay and in combat. And after that, I just sort of, something clicked in me on how I am making my characters. And I've learned that the best way for me to make characters is to, take an aspect of myself, be it, a flaw or, generic trait, but, generally a quirk that, can be played to an extreme, and then build upon that and have a character branch out from that rather than how I've branched out from, initial traits and developing these flaws. And it was amazing. Now, and at this point now, I've had 3 characters, all based off this design philosophy I've had for D&D, and I could never be happier on it. I'm having a blast in it. And even now, I'm really getting into the mindset of one of my characters, a paladin, who just lost her memory of the one person she loved the most in this world that kept her going. So that's going to be fun next time I get to play her. It's really amazing. If any of you guys are interested in D&D, I highly recommend going for it. Just watch some games online, go watch Critical Role, watch Acquisitions Incorporated, fucking start your own game, go on Roll20.net and, find a group that's willing to play. You'll not regret it, I can promise you that. But aside from D&D on things that have been happening, I've been, trying to get into the color guard and whatnot. And there's 2 really major points on this that's kind of, funny, or at the very least somewhat ironic. Recently, last month, I went to go audition for an independent color guard that was belonging to the college, UNLV, here in Las Vegas. And I made it. I made it. They actually loved my determination, and they thought I was great. They really liked me. However, during that audition, I tore my ACL, which is really, really sad and really ironic by the fact of, yeah, I made it! No, I can't do it. And that was really pissy for me. However, they're still accepting of it and whatnot, and I will have a chance next time. I just need to wait to deal with it. And the thing that, about the ACL being torn, I actually had surgery on it not but 3 days ago. I wanted to make a video after me getting, of me getting out of surgery. Like, I get home, I sit down, and I do this video that I'm doing here, just, like, hey guys, you ever think that you just make a big fucking mistake in your life? Or whatever, and I just talk about my leg first, rather than this whole jumbled mess that I've had. And as it turns out, I'm not supposed to go anywhere for 6 weeks, and I'm not supposed to do anything even resembling color guard for 6 months. So, time to get fat, I guess. No, I'm not gonna do that. I absolutely refuse. Like, I was already crushed when I was gonna go to BronyCon this year, which happened back in August, and I saw that I went from 150 to 170. Like, I completely lost all confidence to cosplay, which is kind of a shame. But there was a panel there that, was all about cosplay confidence and whatnot, and it kind of sparked it back up. So next time I go to any convention and I want to cosplay, I'm gonna fucking grab the bull by the horns and go whole hog on it. Combining two metaphors there, yes. Or idioms, similes. I don't know English terms that well. I don't. Brain fart. Yeah, so those are mainly the big things that have been happening during the whole time of, me being away. And now that you guys know, I feel as though that I can at least have some transparency here, and I don't come off as just, like a lazy asshole or someone who's dead. But I do have an announcement or two for any of you that are slightly interested. Within the next few weeks, I plan on getting together a lot of people that I've played D&D with. Well, not a lot, but, 6 players. And I am going to be running the new published adventure, Tomb of Annihilation, by Wizards of the Coast. And I do intend on recording this game, or live streaming it, whichever anyone would prefer, or whichever is more viable, given the fact that I'm still a newbie little streamer that doesn't know what the fuck he's doing, or even a YouTuber, and putting it up. And I am going to be getting consent from my players soon enough, because I'm actually going to be choosing my players tomorrow, actually, and hopefully I'll get some good people that that are going to work together, and we're going to record it, and you guys are going to see it, and it's going to be a great old time of watching them try to avoid death and the death curse that is sweeping the world. Be sure to tune in for that real soon, in case it actually does happen. I will, next time I make a video, if you don't see it be a Dungeons & Dragons video, then that's basically going to be where I say, no, they're not okay with me recording this. But let's see here. I got that. I say this as though I'm looking at a script when I even said I don't have a script from earlier. But yeah, that's all I have, really. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and my ramblings for 20 minutes that are very disorganized and whatnot. And I hope to see you all in the next video. Have a nice day, everyone. And happy Halloween!